whoever you got this tip from, I can guarantee you it's all been blown out of proportion.
Really? Because I heard the firefighters had to wear hazmat suits to protect themselves from the dangers of the radiation.
Because they were ill-informed. It wasn't overreaction.
But look, Mayor Price, I've checked it out. Okay, I know the facts. I know that you were warned against the risks of being in close proximity with people before your numbers were down. They weren't down. The firefighters checked it out too. You were in a hazmat suit when they transported you back.
My numbers were going down. I felt the risk was minimal.
Okay, then why didn't you notify me when you were leaving the hospital? Look, I got quotes from the public works guy too, who you strong-armed the snowplow from.
Yeah.
Where'd you learn to drive a snowplow?
I used to own a construction company
you okay?
in Miami. I
Yeah, I'm
learned
fine.
how to drive heavy equipment. Driving a snowplow is no different than driving a bulldozer.
Talking to me, right?
Nope.
So then you don't deny that it happened.
Constantine has lost so much in his life. And he's told me so many times how it's been a tremendous comfort for him to stay in Salem. And, you know, for me, his presence is a comfort to me. I know that, yes. Well, Julie, he can't stay in this country unless he becomes a citizen through marriage. So I decided to make that happen for him. You probably think I'm crazy. No. I don't think you're crazy. I think it is an example of your enormous generosity. You want to help the man. Thank you for understanding. Well, I know that you have thought this through. You know what you want. You know what you need. I do. And I think it's a positive thing for me to have Constantine stay here. His friendship and companionship. Yes, of course. I hope you're going to protect yourself going into this marriage, Maggie. I assume you mean financially. Yes. Yes, I am. I knew it was wise for me to have a prenup. We signed it immediately. No resistance at all. He knows if I predecease him, that the entire Kyriakis fortune goes to Victor's children. You have been very wise, and I
Well done.
support you in this decision
Yeah.
completely. Our children. Thank you so much for everything.
No, I'm gonna finish it next year.
And for your friendship. Oh. Oh.
My future wife insisted that I sign a pre-nuptial agreement. She locked it in the wall safe in the study of the Kyriakis mansion. I need you to break into that safe and steal that prenup. As goodies. Who is it?
John, it's me. Is everything okay?
Tell her everything is just fine. Everything is just fine.
Why is the door locked?
Look, Chad, I know there are a few malcontents out there who
I
are
will see.
eager to slander me, mainly D.A. Demera. Since I called him out on his questionable behavior.
Okay, look. I'm sorry, but this isn't about D.A. Demera or anyone else trying to be vindictive. Mayor Price, no one is eager to slander you. The fact is that you left the hospital against medical advice. And you hijacked a snowplow. Now, someone could have been seriously hurt. Now, I know you say you have experience on how to operate, that kind of vehicle, but you were in no shape to do so at that time. Not to mention, you don't have a license. Okay? And there was no guarantee you were going to find Chanel. Mayor Price, you could have been seriously hurt. Or died trying to find her.
But it didn't turn out that way, did it? Chanel is safe, and I'm doing just fine.
And for that, we are all very relieved and grateful. But come on, Mayor Price. You know that it's dangerous to be in close proximity to people while
These candidates are so
radioactive.
smart.
You know how
Oh,
risky
he's
that is.
pretty good.
Chad, there is not a parent in the world who would not have done the same thing that I did, and you know it. Now, what if it were your children that were missing? Wouldn't you have gone to any lengths to try to find them?
Mayor Price, it's not a fair question.
It's only not fair because you know very well you would do the exact same thing I did, regardless of whether or not you put others at risk. Very minimal risk.
Minimal. Are you sure about that?
In the end, no one was affected by my being in close proximity to them. Julie, Johnny, or Chanel. Everyone's doing just fine.
Not yet.
If you want to
Thanks,
write a
Chanel.
fair and balanced article about all this, why don't you ask my daughter Chanel if she'd rather been left to freeze to death in that snow?
Hey, I wanted to ask you, since you're probably gonna be too busy to go apartment hunting today, did you want me to go ahead, scope some stuff out, or you want to wait till we can both go together?
Oh, sure. If you want to go alone, then yeah, you could do that. I'm exhausted, and if you wanted to do some of the legwork on your own, then that would be awesome.
Okay, then that's what I will do. Oh, I gotta say, it's always just a little awkward when the leasing agent asks about employment. You know, trust fund 20-something isn't exactly an occupation.
Oh, stop. They don't care how you get the money as long as you have it and you pay the rent. And plus, the bakery is doing really good right now, so we're good.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe I've kind of
You
been
like
thinking
sandwich?
maybe I should have given my dad's offer give it more thought.
What? No. Working for Demira Enterprises has never been your dream.
Yeah, I know, but I should probably have some kind of job, right?
Okay, then pursue what actually is your dream. You always wanted to make movies.
Yeah, I have, but there's no opportunities for things like that in Salem. I mean, I need to be in LA, you know, or New York, and I would never ask you to leave your mom or your bakery. You know, your whole life is here. My whole life is here.
You sure about that?
Yeah, of course I am.
Hey, I know you got a lot going on these days, but what was with your 180 earlier?
Excuse me?
Uh-huh.
You wouldn't give me the time of day outside, and then you were all Mr. Friendly when I came in. What's up with that?
I didn't know I did that. Maybe I was distracted.
Seemed you were evasive with Jada, too. I mean, you signed the divorce papers, so why don't you give them to her and be done with it? Did you change your mind or something?
Sorry. I gotta go.
Hey there.
Hey, hey.
Is Chad around? I have something I wanted to drop off for Thomas and Charlotte.
Right. No, he's, took off out of here to do an interview. I'm writing an article about Mayday, which is as fascinating as it sounds.
That explains the mood.
I have rewritten the first paragraph like 28 times. It's brilliant.
That sucks. But I'm kind of glad that that's why you're in a bad mood. was worried it might have something to do with you giving Jada the signed divorce papers.
No. No. It's nothing to do with that.
Jada was relieved, obviously. I assume you are too?
John? Partner, why was the door locked?
I didn't know it was.
Oh, so am I interrupting something?
No, we were just, I came by to invite you and John to my wedding.
Your wedding?
Oh, Maggie has not told you? Oh,
No, she hasn't said a word.
well, then that is my faux pas. I am sorry. Would you mind when Maggie does invite you,
My sandwich.
that you pretend it is the first time you're hearing
Is
it?
that old?
No, I wouldn't mind that actually, but
Yesterday, it's just crumbly.
I mean, I can't imagine that she would mind you telling us.
Okay,
How's your
man.
teeth?
Excuse me, I should be
I
going.
gotta go to the
I
dentist.
will be in touch.
And you need to brush.
Yeah, I know that. I don't believe that's gonna help.
Okay, well, when I get your new card, I'll make your appointment.
A wedding?
I gotta find us a dentist.
My God, what is Maggie thinking? John, what did he say?
Please, he said that, I don't know.
You don't know? How can you not know? He was just here.
It's just so strange. I think he said something about Maggie. I can't remember exactly.
Did he talk about anything else?
No, at least I don't think he did. Not yes. Yes, I remember that we were both talking. But I can't recall what we were talking about it at all. This isn't the first time this has happened.
What do you mean?
It just hit me a couple of weeks ago when I met Constantine in the park. The exact same thing happened.